Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy is set to formally again battle to keep Hope out of Forrester creations. This will lead up to a violent showdown between these two adversaries with remarkable issues in a battle to the death of the fashion line and the job, that is. Steffy will admit some surprising news when Ridge and Eric advertise Carter had a change of heart. Carter has decided to tear up the LLC documents and reinstate the Forrester's authority, but only on the condition that Hope for the future remains functional. Once Steffy learns about this development, she'll erupt in wrathfulness over Hope's continued presence at the company, especially after all that has occurred. Steffy holds Hope responsible for manipulating Carter into this preemption, leading her to believe that Hope cannot be trusted to stay in the pack. Steffy might still harbor dubitation about the reanimation of Hope for the future, but she could soon admit concrete substantiation to prove her point. The figures may be on Hope's side, but Steffy will fight it. While the odds might feel favorable for Hope, Steffy is determined to challenge her involvement in the family business. Ridge and Eric might be inclined to back down, especially if Hope for the future is eventually gaining traction. Still, Steffy is likely to repel and essay to fully count Hope from the company formerly more. This pressure is raising towards a significant battle between Steffy and Hope, with B&B spoilers indicating that chaos is on the horizon. The two will disaccord over Hope for the future and the position Hope will hold at Forrester Creations in the future. It's important to note that Hope has preliminarily stated she could return to taking orders from Steffy. The news of Carter recovering power at Forrester is sure to upset Hope, as it signals further fermentation involving Steffy. While Steffy is likely to become Hope's biggest challenge, it might be a preferable situation compared to the volition of losing her line entirely. The contest between Hope and Steffy is set to escalate, leading to prognostications about their coming competitions. Sheila to make a discovery. Luna suggests an alliance. Plus, Steffy questions Carter intentions. Luna to head to Il Giardino. After being pardoned, Bill told her it was time to go. Luna doesn't have a job or any plutocrat, but does have a family member she hopes doesn't completely detest her. Luna will advertise that Sheila is her grandmother. When the reformed villain learns that she has another grandchild, she'll be thrilled. Sheila will be so agitated she kisses Luna on the lips. Still, Luna also wants to form an alliance. I'm upset that Luna could want to get relief of Steffy since that's barring her from Finn. Sheila has been doing really well ever since her marriage to Deacon. It would be a shame to have Luna ruin it. Brown suggested on Instagram many weeks ago that if Sucker supposedly will explode over Poppy's sin, also just stay until Sheila finds out. While Sheila seems happy in the exercise clip, it wouldn't take her long to do the calculation. Plus, how will Deacon reply to Sheila wanting a relationship with Luna? Each time Cleric sees Poppy, he's reminded of Luna killing Tom and Hollis' deaths. So, seeing Luna isn't going to make effects any better. Cleric and Sheila might indeed resolve up if they see and agree on Luna. Carter made a deal with Eric and Ridge. Carter ripped up the LLC papers after they promised to cover Hope's fashion line. Still, when Ridge and Eric tell the family the news, Steffy gets a bad feeling. At first, Steffy says that Hope shouldn't have any involvement with Forrester Creations. Latterly, Steffy starts to question Carter's true motives. Hope interrogates Carter about what's changed. Hope pleads with Carter to tell her that they're still in charge. Indeed, though Carter defended HFTF, I'm not sure if Hope will appreciate it. Hope allowed. Her bold particular decision cemented a good life on multiple fronts. But that heavy adventure appears to be boomeranging on her. Carter does have passions for Hope. He didn't deceive her. Steffy and Daphne are convinced else. But both ladies are motivated to suppose the worst of Hope. Steffy still links Hope to the Liam triangle, and Daphne has developed passions for Carter and wants him to cut her off. Carter Walton's prosecution was bad, but his plan was good. Forrester Creations is doing well. His plan to fleetly develop the fashion company into a luxury brand destination company was too ambitious for the Forresters. Carter moves forward. Most importantly, Eric rejected Carter's pitch during a sit-down last time. Ridge and Steffy agreed that Carter's vision was too parlous and wrong. That's when Hope surpassed by encouraging Carter to pursue an idea he created after the luxury brand plan was nixed. She did impact his decision to deceive Ridge and Steffy by having them subscribe documents that made him the director of the requested LLC. Eric is okay with the Hope for the future division remaining part of FC. Hope can continue to head her eponymous line if it produces profitable figures. Of course, stepping back to work under Steffy and Ridge will be hard. Neither person feels about her the way they do about Carter. He's seen as the man she manipulated and surely will face a dismissive station and, potentially, sabotage. It'll be interesting to see what happens to her mama, Brooke. She made a mistake when not telling Ridge about her acceptance of Carter's CEO position. Brooke latterly explained herself to Ridge and said she was working on Carter's psyche. But Daphne is credited with swaying his views, so Brooks aren't perceived as decisive. Cleaner suckers are smart. So, they knew that Liam's unforeseen interest in wanting to attune with Hope in the recent history was a wink. Liam's expressed interest can be pursued now because Hope is vulnerable. She and Carter may be finished unless they explicitly say else. Hope can't turn back to Thomas, though Atkinson's headshot still stands on the show's online cast runner. Liam would be the fallback option that Hope might be inclined to consider as downtime turns to spring. It's also worth noting that Finn's newfound son, Luna, opens an unanticipated source of conflict for him and Steffy. So, Wood's character will probably seek his counsel or admit advice from Liam. That makes a reanimation of the Hope-Liam-Steffy triangle presumptive shortly. Daphne to try to move Carter to see Hope true colors. Ridge and Eric give Carter and claim. Daphne continue trying to reason with Carter about the preemption. It's true that Daphne has romantic passions for the director, but her primary charge is to reverse the LLC scheme. Daphne will be dragooned to get him to change his mind. The no seems enough convinced that the way to get Carter to do the right thing is to expose Hope. It seems Daphne is formally working her magic on Carter. Actually, it seems Daphne has further of an effect on Carter as a friend rather than luring him into compliance. Carter is having alternate studies and needs a safe person to talk to, someone who can be trusted and will hear to both sides. Perhaps Carter thinks that Daphne can be that person, ignorant of her connection to Steffy. Carter get one final claim. Ridge getting tough didn't change Carter's mind. Justin getting involved didn't moreover. Carter might be willing to make a deal, but he could want some effects in writing first. So, there could be a concession session coming over soon enough. The problem might be Hope. I worry about how she'll try to stop all this from passing. Suckers might also see everyone reply to Luna freedom. It would be stylish for Luna to start fresh, nearly new, but this is a cleaner, so that presumably wouldn't be. There's also Bill telling Luna it's time for her to go. So, I wonder where she'll go? It's not like she's on any better terms with Poppy, so that's out of the question. Meanwhile, Taylor and Steffy could make good on their oath. Will the Forrester girls call in a council to find a way to reverse the pardoning? If that fails, just how far will Steffy make Finn go to put Luna back in captivity? Ridge, Taylor, Finn, Bill, and Steffy watch in amazement as they hear to Chief Detective Baker tell Luna she has been pardoned. Luna can't believe she's actually free. Neither can anyone differently. Steffy can't believe she has been freed of her legal consequences. Steffy, Ridge, and Taylor discomfort, but Baker says the situation is out of his hands. He says he'll keep an eye on Luna as she'll be right back in captivity if she commits any farther crimes. Steffy and Ridge go after Bill, assuming he's responsible for the amnesty. Luna says she's thankful and wouldn't mess up her alternate chance.